This is Joan Baez, and you're listening to the Woodsongs Old Time Radio Hour.
And now, gather the family around and sit back in your easy chair. It's time again for the Woodsongs Old Time Radio Hour, our worldwide celebration of grassroots music. Let's welcome folk singer Michael Jonathan.
Thomas, we're going to change directions now.
Oh, good. Okay.
We've got a young fella on our broadcast. We're very proud that he's here. He's someone who is becoming a national spokesman for those who struggle with autism. He's a brilliant musician. He plays a lot of different instruments, and he's got his ukulele. So we're going to get into Beatles mode here with his ukulele. Please welcome Nathan Miller to the broadcast, Eleanor Rigby. Somerville, South Carolina, Nathan Miller and his ukulele. Nathan, thank you for coming on the show.
Well, thank you for having me out here.
Now you've been playing since you were just a little tiny kid, right? You started
since I was 10.
Since you were 10, and this ukulele performance of Eleanor Rigby, you heard a great player like Jake Shimabukuro play it, right?
Yes, I heard Jake Shimabukuro play it.
And tell me about the influence of someone like Tommy Emmanuel on you, because you also play the guitar very, very well. Mm-hmm. So do you remember when you first saw Tommy play? Did that make you want to play even more?
It sure did. I truly admire him.
Well, Tommy, why don't you come on up here for a second? Because now, Nathan. Nathan, you are an advocate for for those that struggle with autism, right? And you were diagnosed with autism just about 2001 or so.
Probably around then.
Yeah. And your brother also has autism, correct?
Yes, he's on the other end of the spectrum.
How so?
The severe end, like he can't speak.
Right. Mm. But you were able to take your skill and your talents. You've become very, very good at being a musician. Do you practice a lot when you're home?
Practice quite a bit.
Well, we're here, Tommy.
Music is a great healer.
Yeah, tell us about that part of it. You've seen that a lot in your travels around the world.
Absolutely. And well, I know from my own experience that a lot of us get kind of knotted up inside because of life, because life is hard. And that's why people need a release, and music is one of the greatest releases that there is. And can take, not only make you feel better, but can take your mind away from everything and give you a rest. Because, you know, life in general is on 11, you know, where our stress level, just being in life is high. So music has that way of bringing that down. But also getting dedicated to an instrument gives you something better to focus on than whatever is eating you. You know, you can put yourself into something that will take up all your energy and your time, but the result will be that you'll be doing something beautiful.
Sure. So Nathan, playing music makes you very happy, doesn't it?
That is very.
Yeah,
And you were part of
when you play. It's beautiful.
You were a part of a wonderful project called Music Speaks, Where Words Fail, and you played on this?
I did 2 songs. I did Jake Shimabukuro's Dragon, and I also did Yezu on the guitar.
Right. And how many instruments do you play?
Just mainly 2.
Two
Just
extremely well, I might add. So, might as well. Nathan Miller from Somerville, South Carolina. Nathan, thank you for being our friend.
Thanks for having me on here.
We love it. What are you going to play for us?
I'm going to do an original now called The Bells of Valderstadt.
You know, you get more out of those 4 strings than can be imagined. You know, I'm going to share something. I wasn't planning on doing this. I shared it with Tommy earlier. Bear with me for a minute while you 3 guys get ready to do the song together, okay? Go ahead and come on up and get ready. Right, John. So, listening to Nathan and then the song and stuff, my dad died 5 days before I was born. I never got to meet him. I always wondered what it sounded like when he called my name. I would have always given anything to know that. I have a distant cousin who knew my dad. And today in the mail, and I showed this to Tommy, and when listening to Nathan, that song and stuff reminded me of this. They found, during World War II, this is my father's dog tag. And they found this in an attic, and they mailed it to me. And what they also sent me, because my dad was an award-winning hero, I used to wear his medal on my jacket until people complained. But this is a Nazi ring that was my dad's, that he took off a fallen German soldier. And he had kept this when he came back from the war. And it ended up in my distant cousin's attic along with his dog tags. And it came in the mail today, and part of it disgusts you with what it represents. And then you realize that this is very, very close to your dad. This was part of your father that you never got to know. And Nathan, when I was hearing your song, all of this welled up because this was all happening today. And I needed something very uplifting, and this show was incredibly uplifting.